I'm in downtown Asheville, North Carolina. I'm hanging out with SOW Seed today, and I first heard about SOW Seed about 2 years ago when we first moved to North Carolina, and we've been using their seeds ever since. All right, I'm here at SOW Seed, and tell everyone who you are, where we're at, what's going on here.
Yeah, my name is Angie Lavezzo. I'm the general manager of SOW Seed, and we are an Asheville-based seed company, and we sell only open pollinated seeds because we have a vested interest in people relearning how to save their own seeds. And open pollinated seeds can be saved year on year and grow true to type. So we teach classes on that all the time. We put instructions in the catalog and on the seed packets. And we are just actively trying to kind of reintroduce that idea that seed equals food.
Right.
And without knowing where your seed also comes from and knowing how to control that aspect of growing, there's kind of this gap in the sort of grow local, eat local movement, because you buy seeds, plant seeds, eat seeds, and then what? It sort of falls off.
Right.
So we're trying to kind of bring that idea back, that people can take control of this. It's just another step in garden planning, and you can start saving your own seeds and having that bit of control back in your life.
Yeah, and we buy all our seeds from you guys, and so I'm looking forward to seeing what show me around and let's see what you guys got going on.
Yeah, we've got a new storefront here. I'm happy to show you. It's really cute.
Let's do it. All right, well now we're in the office. Is this the office area?
This is the office area. It's certainly the less glamorous of the bits of our office, but if you call us or send emails and stuff, this is where we're answering you from. Connected to our storefront, the office is here, and then this is our packing area here. But this is where we do all our seed packing. We pack all of our seeds by hand, using differently measured scoops and sometimes weights depending on the seed itself.
Okay, so what is the process of a seed? Like when you guys get seeds, like I don't know like how that all works.
Yeah, yeah. So we start getting in seed from the farmers, and then there are different farmer co-ops, like seed co-ops that we work with. Sometimes we work with other small seed companies like Southern Exposure and High Mowing to try to grow out together so we can kind of pool resources. Mm-hmm. It's not easy to find farmers to grow seed, and so it's helpful to be able to share those resources with each other. Things like the lacinato kale, we'll buy 5 pounds of it at a time, and that'll come in usually like a big bag for us. But the smaller things like the more obscure peppers or tomatoes, they'll just come in a small little Ziploc bag from the farmer usually. They get checked in here, we weigh it out, and then we pool a sample to send off to the state lab, and then it gets put into an appropriate size jar. We've got all those jars on the top there are all waiting for seed to be put into them, and then they go in the cold room and wait for the germ test results to come back. And if they've passed, then they get checked in officially into our database, and then we pack them to sell them. We've got this big giant cold room here, and we built this when we first moved into the building, which was last September. Tons of room for all the seeds.
Wow, this is amazing.
Yeah. So we keep up front, we call these our picking bins. So when we're filling orders or stocking the store, we pull from up here. And then all of the back stock of seeds stays in buckets or jars, respectively, waiting to be packed. And that's how we keep everything. They're all in it's food grade buckets or mason jars with the desiccant packets in them to keep the seeds dry. It stays roughly 50 to 55 degrees in here and about 50% humidity.
How long do you keep them in here? Or how long can they stay in here? Is there like...
seeds are interesting, and this is why it's a little frustrating for us as a seed company because they're considered a perishable item. We have to put an expiration date on it.
Right.
But as gardeners, you get to know that expiration date is kind of meaningless, because really what happens is, seeds are a live creature, and so every year they don't just die. Like you may get, if it starts at 90% germination, maybe the next year it's at like 82, and the next year after that it's at 75, and the next year after that maybe it's 60. So 60% germination is still pretty darn good. So you just have to plant a little bit heavier to kind of compensate for what you might have lost. But you could get years out of a seed packet. We carry a lot of really weird seeds that not everybody buys. Sometimes we'll sell 40 packets a year of it, but we're vested in keeping that variety alive. Because of Chris Smith, who our marketing manager, who's writing this okra book, we've got a lot of really weird okras right now that we haven't really sold much of, but they're really interesting, and so we're going to keep them. To date, about 120 different artists have created art for our packet designs. We want to show diversity reflective of the seeds themselves, so we just thought this was a really cool way to do the art on our packets. Like, you get these adorable little Kewpie babies, and then some fabric art, and then, you know, some watercolors, and it's just so interesting to look at. And that's how seeds are. They're just these different looking seeds, and they do different things for us, and so this kind of gives us a great outlet for creativity, and it makes people happy, which is fun.
All right, I appreciate you letting me come out. What other things you guys do? You guys do workshops?
Yeah,
right?
we teach classes. Once a month we've got something called Tea, Biscuits, and Gardening, which folks come here. We've got a different topic every month, and we drink tea and eat cookies. They're always focused on ways to just be better gardeners and better stewards of the land and that kind of thing.
How long has SOW Seed been SOW Seed?
Since 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, 2009. A woman named Carol Corey started SOW Seed, with just basically as sort of a protest against chemical agriculture buying up all of the seeds and stuff. So she
that's awesome,
that's why we only sell open pollinated seeds, to kind of just an extra, you know, fight against that movement. You can buy our seeds at sowtrueseed.com or in our awesome storefront at 243 Haywood Street downtown. Okay. And there are wholesale racks pretty much all over the country, of course mostly focused in the southeast.
People can order you online. Like, you deliver all through the country, right?
All over the country, yeah.
It's really neat to see behind the scenes and what you guys are doing.
Every time someone brings us a little packet of seed and says, my granddaddy grew this for you know, his whole life, and I don't want it to die off, and we grow it out. It's like every time we do that, it's a win. I feel like it's a win for humanity, really. So.
Well, Angie, I appreciate you letting me come out.
Thanks.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I'll definitely be back.
Yeah, anytime.
Thanks.